Rotherham United continue their fantastic League One campaign by maintaining their top of the league status, but of course breathing down the next still is Wigan Athletic. Who's going to be there heading into, of course, the latest round of matches? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks. Welcome to going on our prediction video today. We're recording match number 23, I believe, over in League One, and we'll get to it in just one second. Where you been? Smash your subscriber, hit your bang up today. All things League One related, Blackburn Rovers related. Woo! Football related. We're going to all here, boys, under one roof. That's right, Rotherham. I don't even know when they last lost. Goodness gracious me, it's been a while, guys. Of course, 44 points on the board. Of course, 2 points clear of the nearest and dearest. That's of course Wigan Athletic, who of course do have a game in hand. Mathematically, they can actually leapfrog Rotherham with that. We'll have a look at it, all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They are the Patreon second 11 guys. He bloody knows who you are. I bloody know who you are. So big shout out to you guys. Of course, he also knows how you got on with your prediction league. So let's get cracking and waste no more further ado and have a look at how you guys got on. But first of all, how did I get on? Actually, Stanley picked up a 1-win over Bolton, and I called it, lads. Absolutely called it. Meanwhile, Sunderland picked up a 2-1 win over Plymouth. Not too shabby there. Charlton 2-0 win over Cambridge. Not too shabby as well. My pick up was Cheltenham. Picked up a 2-2 draw against Lincoln City. Crewe did lose to Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 on that one, and I called that one as well. Doncaster 1-0 winners over Shrewsbury Town. Fleetwood picked up 2-1 win over Gillingham. Bang on the nose once again. MK Dons picked up a 2-1 loss though against Oxford United. Portsmouth 2-0 winners over Morecambe. We have Rotherham United picking up a 3-1 win over Burton, and one with a 2-0 win myself. Wigan with a 1-1 draw against Ipswich. And of course, bottom of the pops there. Wycombe 2, Wimbledon 2 in the battle of the W's there. I did all right there. I got myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 out of 12. Is that great or is that pants? We'll have a look at it in a minute. Of course, Rotherham lead the charge. As you can see, it is very, very tight in the situation, of course, for promotion. Of course, anyone, Wycombe could go top, Sunderland could go top. So despite Rotherham's immense bit of form, beaten in who knows how long, how many games? Ain't too far away between the next best bet. One team is on the wane is Plymouth. Of course, change of manager. Of course, 4 defeats past 5 right now. Pretty grim times for them. Charlton still to climb as well. What about down the foot? Crewe, Doncaster, Gillingham, and Morecambe right now going down. Goodness gracious me! Their amazing start to the season has turned on its head. Of course, let's take a look at how you guys got on. 7 was mine. 7 was mine. 7 was not that good apparently. 8 is what you need. Pennywise and Philip 77 picking up top honours there. Shaded orange. Joker Jackson, Shepherd, Yannick Buster, James Peace FC are great with, of course, the bronze medal, and me, of course, with that as well. Let's take a look at the grand old scheme of things. Here we go. Friday 77 and 120 points. Well done to you. Ema has said and Shane to make up the power 3. Now we are at the point, of course, this will be the final round of matches for this half of the season. So we're gonna start this. Of course, next time you see me, we'll bring you bang up to date with it, of course, with the table. But from then on, from basically the Boxing Day fixtures onwards, we're going to be starting a brand new league. We'll continue the Master League. The Master League is that, but I'll only update that, or I'll only showcase you that once a month or something. Whenever we do the predictor of the month, we'll show you the grand old scheme of things. But so, to make it a bit more interesting for any newbies out there, the likes, for example, of Tom Stain, if he's still knocking around, Connor Medlin, all those kind of guys there who may have started late or something like that, and of course thinking, yeah, what's the point? What's the bloody point? But of course, we'll talk about all about that as of course we take place. Of course, meanwhile, get your picks in, of course, Cut Your Fortress League One. Also, you can check out the link in the description for this sexy bit of kit. It is Big Bad Boy Burton. He's currently ripping up in the Championship. He is the face of the place for Blackburn Rovers. Of course, he's the face of the place for the channel right here, Blackburn Rovers Seas. Check it out. It's a hoodie. You can also get it in blue, Blackburn Rovers blue, also chili red, like I've got it right here, and also, of course, white if you like that. Just don't eat it with spaghetti because it'll be all over the place. He bloody knows. In fact, I'll tell you all about it right here, right now. Before we get going, of course, I want to showcase this amazing hoodie jumper here. Of course, it is of Big Bad Boy Burton Diaz of Blackburn Rovers and La Rocca fame. Of course, he is ripping up in the Championship these days, and of course, he could actually kick on to either the Premier League or maybe even La Liga next season. Now, of course, we do have these shirts that are available. They do support the channel, and of course, they also support local artist Ben Hayward, who did design this amazing bit of artwork. So, if you want to get involved and help the channel in another way, and of course, support a local artist, this is a great place to start. There will be a link to this hoodie in the detailed description down below. You can get it in, of course, Blackburn Rovers white or blue, and also in, of course, Viva La Roca red here. I have actually sold a couple of these bad boys, so a big shout out to the guys that did purchase this. And again, if you think this is a bit too much for yourself or for your other half or for a member of your family, you could also explore a big bad boy Burton Diaz mug. It is out there as well for a little bit less money there, but of course it also supports the channel in another way. So please make sure you check it all out. It does wonders for the channel, and of course it gets the Diaz face out there. It also gets my little face out there. But anyway, let's kick it on with, of course, the next round of picture predictions. Well, let's kick it off forward then, shall we? Of course, take a look at the next round of matches, starting off with Bolton up against Wycombe, of course, over at Burton Park, whatever they call it these days. Played each other around about 3 times in 2019, nothing for Bolton, 3 for Wycombe, and 0 draws, of course. Back-to-back beats for Bolton at the moment, 42% form for them right now. Against the Wycombe side, who haven't lost in the last 5, 67% form for them at the moment. Of course, that's around in Bolton, so 2-win for Wycombe. That's back in League One in February 2020. In fact, back-to-back clean sheets, back 3 clean sheets on the bounce for Wycombe against Bolton. They like playing against them. Of course, Bolton coming to this on the back of a 1-0 loss against Accrington. In fact, back-to-back scoreless displays of it. They're in a bit of trouble, it looks like. Meanwhile, Wycombe coming into this on the back of a 2-2 draw against Wimbledon. Meanwhile, the odds on this one, 29 to 20 is your Bolton, 95 is your Wycombe, that's Wycombe, and 25 is your draw. I'm going with the draw here, scoring a goal, maybe stopping the rot, you would imagine. Burton, they were taking on... or are they? I can't see them. They are. Burton taking on MK Bloody Dons. Now, these two sides have played each other 6 times in 2019. 3 for MK Dons, 2 for Burton, and we've got 1 draw. 3 defeats on the bounce for Burton at the moment. 33% form up against the Milton Keynes side. Just lost once in the past 4. 58% form for them right now. Last round in Burton, in competitive league action, was a 2-1 win for MK Dons. That was back in March 2021. Of course, Burton picked up a 3-1 loss against Wycombe last round. Of course, MK Dons lost to Oxford United last round. In fact, back-to-back losses in the league for MK. Well, back-to-back games without a win for MK Dons. Of course, look at the odds. On this one, we have 64 is your Burton, 74 is your Waverley, that's MK Dons, and 25 is your draw. I'm going with the 2-1 for MK on this one to take another win, and of course, move up the bloody ladder. Next, of course, we have Cambridge up against Rotherham, high-flying Rotherham. These two sides have played each other around about 2 times in 2015, 2 wins out of 2 for Rotherham. Of course, Cambridge coming to this, just 1 defeat, past 4 for them, and 58% form up against the Rotherham side, who haven't lost in a whole long time. I've got 5 wins in the last 6, 90% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round was in Rotherham, as in League One. It was a 3-1 win for Rotherham. That was back in November 2021. Of course, it was that COVID era, something like that. I don't know. That was when was that? Was this season? Was that this season? They played each other quite recently. Weird. I guess this game got brought forward. It's a little bit weird that they play that now. Anyway, Cambridge coming in on the back of a 2-0 loss against Charlton. Of course, rather than picking up a 3-1 win over Burton. Of course, look at the odds here. We've got Cambridge 17-4 for the victory, 13-8 is your Rotherham. That's 13-8 on, 3-1 is your draw here. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Rotherham on this one. Another away win, another 3 points, and of course, remain top of the pops. Meanwhile, Gillingham will take on, of course, Crewe, Alexandra. Now, these two sides have played each other 25 times since year 2000. 11 wins for Gillingham, 10 wins for Crewe, and we've got 4 draws. Gillingham without a win in last 11 games up against the Crewe side. Just 1 defeat, best 3, 50% form for them right now. Of course, last round over in Gillingham was a 4-1 win for Gillingham. That's back in January 2021. Of course, Gillingham did lose to Fleetwood last round. Of course, Crewe picked up a loss against Sheffield Wednesday last round. Of course, look at the odds on this one. Gillingham coming at you around about 30-10 for them issue, 2-1 your women. That's Crewe, and 12-5 issue draw. I'm going with the 1-0 win for Gillingham. Break the streak, and of course, get back to winning ways at long last. Morecambe, they were taking on Fleetwood Town. Let's get into this one now, shall we? Of course, play each other around about 9 times in 2012. 3 wins for Morecambe, 5 wins for Fleetwood, and we've got 1 draw. Just 1 win and 5 there for Morecambe at the moment. 42% form against the Fleetwood side. Back-to-back wins for them. 42% form for that as well right now. Last round over in Morecambe in league action. Where are we in bloody Morecambe? It was a 1-0 win for Morecambe. That's back in December 2013. It's been a while. They played a lot of each other a lot of times in the EFL Trophy, but of course last time in League in Morecambe was a 1-0 win in League 2. Meanwhile, Morecambe coming into this on the back-to-back games without scoring a goal, losing to Portsmouth last round. Of course, Fleetwood picked up 2-1 over Gillingham last round. 31-20 is your Morecambe, 8-5 is your win. That's Fleetwood, and 5-2 is your draw. I'm going with a Morecambe win here, 2-1 win. Get back to winning ways up against the Northwest rival. That's Fleetwood Town. Ipswich Town, of course, up against Sunderland. Now these two sides have played each other 24 times since 1995. 8 wins for Ipswich. We've got 30 wins for Sunderland and 3 draws. Just 1 win and 6 over Ipswich at the moment. 33% form against Sunderland side. Just 1 defeat, about 67% form for them right now. Of course, last time around, of course, over in Ipswich, Portman Rovers a 1-0 win for Sunderland. That's of course back in January 2021. Sunderland have actually won 4 in the bouts against Ipswich. Of course, Ipswich coming in into this on the back of a 1-1 draw in the Paul Cup derby against Wigan. Meanwhile, Sunderland picking up 2-1 win over Plymouth last round. Of course, one of the longest away days in football there for Plymouth. Look at the odds here on this one. We got Ipswich 20 for the victory, 50-8. It's Sunderland 94. Is your draw. I'm going with a 0-0 on this one. Of course, whoever's in charge for Ipswich, I've got John McCree right here. They will not want to lose this one, especially at home. So I'm going to go with a 0-0. Lincoln City against Doncaster. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, the place of 10 times in 2013. Also 2003. 2 wins to Lincoln. Of course, 6 wins to Doncaster and 2 draws. Lincoln without winning last 7 games. In fact, losing 5 of the last 6. Up against the Doncaster side, who've also lost 5 of the last 6. However, coming to 17% form, picking up a win last round. Of course, last round, these two side players over in Lincoln was a 1-0 win for Doncaster. In fact, Doncaster unbeaten against Lincoln in the last 5 occasions, conceding just 1 goal against 2 goals, because conceding 2 goals against them in the last 5. Meanwhile, Doncaster coming into the Wimbledon 1-0 win over Shrewsbury. Of course, Lincoln pick up a 2-2 draw against Cheltenham. Look at the odds on this one. 10-7 on is your Lincoln. 5-2 is your 17-4 is your way win. That's Doncaster here. Going to go with a 2-1 win. Lincoln get back to winning ways. Oxford United against Wigan. Of course, top of the table crunch clash you can imagine. Played each other 4 times in 2017. 2 wins apiece. Of course, Oxford unbeaten in the last 5. 67% form up against Wigan side who haven't lost in the last 11 games. Picking up 4 wins in the last 5. 83% form as well. Last round over the Kazam was a 2-1 win for Oxford. That was back in February 2021. In fact, back-to-back wins for Oxford over Wigan. Oxford picking up a 2-1 win over MK Dons. Wigan picking up a 1-1 draw against Ipswich. Look at the odds here. 11-8 is your Oxford. 2-1 is your Wigan. That's Wigan. 23-10 is your draw. 2-0 win for Oxford for me on this one. Take it to the house. Plymouth need a result up against Charlton. Of course, we are flying. Up into the 14 times 2007. 3 wins for Plymouth. 8 wins for Charlton. And we've got 3 draws. Just 1 win and 6 though for Schumacher's boys. 25% form. Up against the Charlton side. Just 1 defeat in the past 6 of them. 75% form. 4 wins on the bounce once again for Johnny Jackson's boys. That's right. Of course, last time out over in Plymouth was a 6-0 win for Charlton. In fact, back-to-back clean sheets over Plymouth, of course. Last time around, of course, Plymouth picked up 2-1 loss against Sunderland. Of course, Charlton did lose. Charlton did win against Cambridge. In fact, 3 clean sheets on the bounce for Charlton at the moment across all competitions, including the FA Cup. Look at the odds here. We do have Plymouth coming out just 64 for the victory. 38 is your Charlton. 35 is your Plymouth are on free fall. 1-0 loss to Charlton for me. On the Sheffield Wednesday up against Accrington Stanley, of course, over Hillsborough. These two sides have played each other just the 1 time since 2021. And of course, 1 win for Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, they come into this at 6% form, just 1 defeat by 6 games for Wednesday. 3 wins, 3 defeats for Accrington, 50% form for them right now. Of course, last time around was in Accrington. That was earlier in the season. Of course, back in 20th of November. 3-2 win for Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday coming into this on the back of back-to-back clean sheets for them. 2-0 win for them over Crewe. Accrington picking up a win over Bolton. That's around 1-0 win for them as well. Look at the odds here. 11-8 on is your Wednesday. 5-2 is your 4-1 is your way win. That's Accrington Stanley. Wednesday will win this one. 2-1 win to take to the house. Shrewsbury up against Cheltenham. Must win for Shrewsbury, you would think. Played each other 16 times 2004. 8 wins for Shrewsbury, 3 for Cheltenham, and 5 draws. Back-to-back defeats for those Shrewsbury. 42% form for them right now. Up against the Cheltenham side, who haven't won the last 4. 50% form as well. Last round over in Shrewsbury was a 3-1 win for Shrewsbury in League 2. It was back in October 2014. Shrewsbury picked up a loss against Doncaster. Last round, Cheltenham picked up 2-2 draw against Lincoln. Last round. Look at the odds here. We have Shrewsbury 20 for the victory. 50-8 is your Cheltenham. 94 is your draw. I'm going with Shrewsbury to get a point here. 0-0 on this one. And then finally, we have Wimbledon up against Portsmouth. Of course, Plough Lane, is that what they play their games? I don't know these days. Anyway, they played each other according to my 17 times in 2003, 6 wins for Wimbledon, 10 wins for Portsmouth, and 1 draw. Wimbledon unbeaten the last 5 now, 3 wins and 2 draws, 6% form. Because the Portsmouth side also just 1 defeat. There's about 6 for them, 75% form for them right now as well. Coming at you though, last round over at Wimbledon was a 3-1 win for Pompey. That was back in May 2021. Of course, Pompey picking up a 2-2 draw against, Pompey picking up a 2-1 win over Morecambe, back-to-back clean sheets. Of course, Wimbledon picking up a 2-2 draw against Wycombe last round. Of course, look at the odds here. We have the odds on this one. Wimbledon. Scrap that. 13-8 is your Wimbledon. 20 is your Portsmouth. And 5-2 is your Pompey. You're on fire here. 2-0 win and another clean sheet. And of course, Candy's boys are back. That's right, that's my picks, boys. Of course, be sure to get your own picks in as well. This will be the last set of matches before Christmas Day, so be sure to have a good Christmas and all that kind of jazz. If you want an extra special Christmas for you and for me, you can get one of these sexy bit of kits. It supports the channel. It gets Big Bad Bob Brereton Diaz's face out there. He is, if you're just a quarter, a tenth, a smidgen % Chilean or whatever, support the channel another way. Check out the link. You can get a mug. It'll make my day, and it'll make your day. Of course, we'll keep you nice and warm, of course, this coming Christmas time. Get in amongst it. Link is down below, as well as links to other stuff. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, Patreon as well. Check it out. Support the channel. Until then, guys, I am donezoed with this, and I'll see you soon for the next one, which, of course, will be on Boxing Day fixture Roonies. Until then, dudes, we're done.